The Feather River is, in my opinion, the most valuable natural resource that we have.
First of all, I want to welcome each and every one of you this morning out here to the hopefully new future Feather River Parkway and everything that's going on out here. Today you're going to hear an awesome story about positive things happening in our community. A story about plans for the future River Parkway here.
A couple of years ago in 2020, the Sutter County Resource Conservation District began collaborating with Sutter County to initiate the beginning of the Feather River Parkway connection to the Yuba City portion of the Parkway, which was begun in 2006. The Resource Conservation District applied for a grant from the National Park Service Rivers, Trails, and Conservation Assistance Program a year ago. The Resource Conservation grant allowed us technical assistance to put the project together. The Feather River Parkway is going to extend from the boat dock here, the Yuba City boat dock, 3 miles south down to Shanghai Bend. What the Parkway is going to be is a combination of recreation and restoration. We plan on having trails along the river and on top of the levee to provide both pedestrians and cyclists entry into the park and visions of the river. Well, there'll be about 6 miles of trails. There'll be 3 miles that'll be dedicated primarily to hiking. There'll be 3 miles of trails that will be dedicated primarily to pedestrians. We're also planning on putting in a fitness course along the way so that as you're coming down the river, you can stop and do your exercises and get a workout as well as a good hike and a beautiful walk along the river. The additional recreational facility we have planned at this point too is a disc golf course. The survey found out that there were a lot of people who are looking for recreational activities that is really lacking in Sutter County at this time, and disc golf course is apparently the new pickleball of the area.
You know, for us in this community, this river means a lot, and I'm reminded of that as I just come here, as we pulled in today, and you just look out at the peacefulness and the serenity here and just how gorgeous it is. And you know, I personally live just a few blocks away and I haven't been here enough, and I'm looking forward to the improvements that we can make to this, and I will come and enjoy this a lot more, and being able to enjoy this and be able to bring guests who come from out of town, ones who come and visit us from out of state, and other relatives who come, you know, for special occasions. I think it'll be great to just bring them down here to the river and walk along these trails and enjoy the time as we're here.
What we want to see out here again is native vegetation and trails that will allow access to the river. And also an interesting point about this river is it's on the Pacific Flyway. There are migrating birds that come through here every year. In fact, on the river right now, we have flocks of pelicans that are setting out there.
Not only is great habitat for salmon and other natural species and birds, and also the natural vegetation, but it's a great place for our community to recreate. And we need more recreation areas. And right up there, people can ride bicycles without any traffic. Right down here, there's going to be bike trails as well. I think these are all great facilities that could be built into this national park supported program for when we return to the river. And I really think that this parkway plan will be a great plan for our community and promote business, recreation, and habitat.
And I will have to say that the reason that this project is progressing at all is because of the Sutter County Board of Supervisors, who supported this from the very beginning, along with Levee District 1, who I first went to, and to make sure that the project would not interfere with the levee or the floodplains. We're in the process now of applying for some state grants to fund the construction project, and if everything goes according to plan, construction on this project should start sometime in September and November of this year.
And we're looking forward to seeing this park come to fruition. And once again, thank you to the community groups like Say Love, our Sheriff's Department, our Public Works Department, Behavioral Health. Without them, this wouldn't be possible. What this looked like 3 years ago and what it looks like today is 100% different. And we're looking forward to this amazing park.
The Feather River is, in my opinion, the most valuable natural resource that we have. It brings us enjoyment, it helps the economy, and it actually is just a soul cleansing benefit when you come down here and see a natural environment, which in our time we just don't have them anymore. Everything's been paved over or walked over, and right now we have a completely natural environment, 3 miles of one of the most beautiful rivers in the country. And the thing that attracts me to is its iconic name, the Feather River. I can't imagine a better name for a river to be promoted than the Feather River of Sutter County.